I'm back with another video, and this one is going to be another random choice. I've got a few things that have happened that I need to talk about, so I feel like I'm going to do a story time, and I'm going to do a story time about you know what, you guys, you really just need to be careful, put my phone silent, about the company you keep. And I've done many videos about friends and besties and me not talking to my sister and all of this stuff, but it sometimes can be the people closest to you, you know, like the ones that you will never put it past, that will that could be the devil in disguise, I'm telling you. And I feel like when you're so close to certain people, when you really have that one, you know, your day one, you make passes for them. So if you stop talking or they do something, it's easy to forgive because you're always going to have that soft spot for them. But that is, the straw that broke the camel's back for me is this what happened. And I hope this is a learning lesson to you. I don't want this to be a video where now that it makes you paranoid about people around you and stuff, but I want you to open your eyes. You can't live in this life and put nothing past people. Do you get what I mean? Like, I just don't get surprised anymore. So as much as I can love someone to the death of me, it's like it's like, you know, because when it happened, oh God, let me tell you what happened. So 2021, I was seeing someone. It was like I would say like a summertime thing. It was like literally just a summertime, like I was just dating someone for the summer. At the time, I would have liked it to go further because evidently I don't go into things without wanting the outcome, and we really got along. I met them at like a slumber party that me and my supposed BFF threw, and yeah, like we just got along. We like literally just got along, and it was just very natural, very mutual. And yeah, now the thing with me, I overdo. So it happened to be that person's birthday. I did the most, and we was only like seeing each other for like, what was it, like 2 weeks at a time. Then it like they went to a birthday party and this and blah blah. I helped throw the birthday party, and everyone was involved. Everyone around me at that point was involved in every aspect of my life. So what I felt, how it went, what was happening, like everything. I'm an oversharer. So if you're close to me, I indulge you in everything. There's not anything I keep secret. I actually don't keep nothing secret, especially when I'm seeing someone. It's like, well, no, especially people that you trust, you don't expect to be minding your P's and Q's. Like, that's the whole point of having a solid circle of friends. It's true, the older you get, the less your circle becomes, which made me feel it was more, it was just a bit more solid. Boy, wasn't I a fool? So that happened. Long story cut short, I can go into detail about this another time, but I can't go into detail about it too much because it's kind of disrespectful to my fiance, isn't it? Talking too much about an ex. But that stopped happening, and it stopped happening in a traumatic way. So we got invited to a birthday party. Me and my friends went. And then this person, he didn't know that the one that I was seeing didn't know I was coming. So I thought, let me just go as a surprise or whatever, because this massive stupid thing happened with the Airbnb. Had to get the police involved. The man wouldn't give back my phone. And that supposed best friend was so... He was the one pushing. He's the one that phoned the police. He's the one that forced me to make the report. Like, he was like... I couldn't have wanted anything more from him. He really overdid and outdone himself. Like, it was just amazing. Like, yeah, come out, let's go, you need it after what you've been through just now, and blah blah blah. So I went to this party thinking that it was going to be like, oh my god, I'm going to see the person I'm seeing, and it was going to be a nice little reunion, like, what the fuck, blah blah blah. It was far opposite. When he saw me there, he was so angry. He saw me there and he pulled me aside. There was a park next to the place. He said, let me talk to you. Scolded me, like, proper gave it to me hot, and I was just like, what the hell? Oh, what did I do? Oh, come to find out that I was one of 5 people. And I don't know where he managed to fit 5 people in, because we were together like nearly every day, literally. But it's so messy. But I literally was one of 5. I mean, one of 5, and he was fucking the other 4. And there were 1, 2, 3 of them were there at that party. And I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. We end up leaving. I was literally heartbroken because I actually really liked this person, and it just was like, I did not see that happening. Like, I didn't see it. And for me, I was just like, how can I be single for so long? Now I meet someone I actually felt was liking, and then I end up being even in the worst situation than I was in my... Do you know what I mean? I was like, what the hell? I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Me, I can't lie, I was crying. I was like, what the fuck? How did he do this to me? It was literally a conference call, three of my friends. I was like, oh my god, everyone was consoling me. The other one was just giving me more information, saying that she knew this, she knew that, but she didn't want to tell me this, she didn't want to tell me that. And I was like, why wouldn't anyone tell me that? Like, especially, imagine if it would have gone even further and we would have been official, and then I would have found this stuff out later. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's insane, especially when people like that know such information. I could never be friends with someone and know that the person that they've just started seeing is now fucking 4 other people. Like, are you kidding me? And what? And we had those talks. I said, are you sure there's nobody else? Like, if you're seeing other people, let me know, because I like to always know where I stand with people. It's a thing that I've always done. I don't like being in messy situations. I don't like being a side this and that. If I'm seeing you, I'm seeing you. If you're not emotionally available for something that could potentially blossom into something more, and you're not even aiming for that, or at least want it, you don't have to want it right now, but at least want it, then I will not involve myself. And at that point, I was always asking, because I was like, if he would have just been honest at that point, me finding that out would have been nothing, because I would not have been invested, and I would not have given so much of my time. Do you know what I mean? So that happened, and like I said, everyone knew around. So the supposed friend would be like, you know what, you need to get out of this mood that you're in. I don't like seeing you sad. Come on, let's go out, let's go here. Like, they were really helping me just get over it, you know. And then what led with that was 6 weeks of stalking. So the person that I was seeing, he felt some way about me just leaving the situation, I suppose, and was just harassing. I had to block him. This person had to block him. That person had to block him. If you don't come and get your stuff, I'm going to reveal myself, throwing everything in the river. And I was like, keep it. I don't need it. I don't need nothing I've given to you. It's fine. Keep it. No, you need to come here. And they were like, you just need to go in and see him. Maybe this is the way that he wants to talk to you, but it's just coming off aggressive. I don't want to see no one like this that is threatening this and that. On my birthday, sent me the most horrific text, literally wishing me death. On my birthday, On my birthday, I opened it, I blocked again. Another account. It was a lot. And it escalated. We went out now to another club, and he assaulted my friend. And she was really hurt about that. Then we got into a type of exchange, a heated exchange. But with me, I'm really silent. Like, if a man is barking his mouth at me, left, right, he's threatening me, he's holding my hands if you ever didn't know, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, he's saying all sorts in my ear. And I'm the type of person that I would absorb it and then I'll flip. I'm not gonna go back and forth, be shouting. It will just, I've got patience, but I ain't got that much patience. I'm still Niger boy, excuse you. Hey, you don't want me. Anyway, so that happened, and knowing all of that, this same person was comforting. You don't need that type of person. Who the fuck is he? Even when that happened, he's like, let me message him, give me his number, give me his contact, let me phone him, because I need to sit down and have a talk to him, because you don't deserve to be treated like this. And he needs someone to tell him, because I don't think anyone's told him. He's emotionally immature, he is blah blah this. And I was just like, he was just doing the most, like being what you would if he was a fighter, he almost probably would have fought him. That's how much he was for me, as trying to be like my friend, my protector, my brother, my whatever. Hi. So when that exchange happened with my friend, when he assaulted my friend, I now confronted him, and I have not spoken to him where I've exchanged with him, because even when he was doing his back and forth there, I did not say nothing. That's when now I messaged him, who do you think you are, putting your hands on blah blah blah, and then we started to go back and forth. And then after that, he was like, I don't really care about you, I don't want nothing to do with you, and blah blah blah. I don't give a shit about your friend, but can you please stop telling your friend to stop messaging me? He's been messaging me ever since, trying to fuck me, and I'm not interested. So can you please tell him to stop messaging me, otherwise next time I see him, it's going to be on site. I said, Jesus is Lord. I said, huh? I said, wait a second. I can't be compassionate because this person's a prick. But I was like, wow. I said, all this aside, can you at least prove what you're saying? And he sent me screenshots of constant DMs and him not replying. And I was like, wow, that's the last time I ever interacted with him at that point. I'm not the friend, him, the ex seeing somebody. And then I was just in shock. I was like, wow. Because it's not the first time it's happened, but this is serious. That time, I got over it. It wasn't that deep. I wasn't even seeing that person at that time. It was someone that he was pushing me on, that he ended up fucking anyway. And I was just so annoyed because we didn't speak, and he was pushing me onto that person like, he's for you, you need to make this work, you deserve someone good, it's about time you had a good man, blah blah blah. Pushing me onto this person, and then ended up nearly having sex with him. Because I remember he said we didn't have sex, we wanted to have sex, but we didn't have a condom or something like that. And I was like, so you pushed me onto somebody. I didn't speak to him at that point. And then he still blamed me because he had a birthday the next day, and he said he finds it so disrespectful that I'm not at least going to come to his birthday. I said, are you kidding me? There's no loyalty anywhere, you know. How can you push me onto something? It wouldn't have been okay. It wouldn't have been a bad thing, him saying, no, Junior, I'm actually interested in him. I would have said, go for it. Like, the person don't even live here anyway. He lives in fucking Canada. What am I meant to do? Do you know what I mean? I live in Essex. I'm not having that type of relationship. So I was like, go for it. I would have said go for it. Like, I swear. I would never. I'm for love, you know. anyone you want. Knock yourself out. Gosh, oh, Jesus. But that was disrespectful. And he didn't even see a problem with that when he did that then. But this was this is a different type of betrayal that I've never had I've never even witnessed. Because I was crying, I was hurt, then the stalking, then this, and then through the whole time, he was trying to fuck him anyway. Ha! See life. Someone I consider their best friend. I then went on to confront him, and I was just like, I remember, I think I messaged him, I phoned him. I was like, let's just call him blah blah. I was like, blah blah. He goes, hi, you right? I said, so I just spoke to, and he told me that you have been messaging him. He goes, I don't care about him. I don't want to talk about him right now. I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about him. I said, it's not about it's not a choice whether you want to talk about it or not. Did you do that? Even though I had screenshots, did you do that? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And then I had the audacity to put the phone down on me. I said, wow. I think I messaged him after. Can't remember. I can't remember how. I think I messaged him where I left it at that point. And that's when I was just washed my hands off. And then months went by. Because that happened around September, October. And then straight after that situation, my mum got diagnosed. So 2021 for me was just like, ugh. It was just, it was like one thing after another. That was a year I'll never forget. Fuck my life. So then I didn't speak to him for ages. And I think I must have saw him at some place. And it was just, I was just very civil. Yeah, I went to an event. And I was very civil. Did not really exchange too much, just civil. And then after that, not long after that, he phoned me. And I was like, he was like, hello. I was like, hi. He was like, how are you? I said, I'm fine. I said, what? I said, just get down to it. What do you want? Like, why are you phoning me? Because obviously we don't talk like that. He goes, I just want some clarification. I said, clarification on what? And then he goes, why you stopped speaking to me? And I said, you need clarification on why I stopped talking to you. Hello? He goes, okay, yeah, fair enough. I see that. But do you not think that you have been emotionally abusive towards me? I said, what? He said, so you know that I've done something to you and you've just ignored me this whole time and not told me what I've done. I said, I needed to tell you what you did. I said, I never forget. I said, you're so lucky that I am the person that I am and I just left you and ignored you, because if this was anyone else, your head would have been slapped clean off your neck by any other person, because people are not that polite when it comes to shit like this. Stuff like this, people can get killed over, you know. Like, it's not a joke. People have been killed for less. You're lucky that I was just silent and you have the audacity to come and turn around on me and tell me that I've been abusive to you. But in his defense, he's correct. Because I do have this tendency, yeah. Well, I'm trying to work on it. But I have this tendency, when someone I just leave them. I don't even bother like anymore. Like, I won't bother with you. If you've deeply affected me in my inside, I won't even talk to you. I won't address it. I just move on. And I think that burns people. But I think to say that that's emotionally abusing somebody because I'm not giving them a room to air out what, because these people, I think, have low intelligence, low emotional intelligence, considering the fact that even when I tried to speak to you about the situation, you were so hostile, you had the audacity to put the phone down on me, and now when I've ignored you from that point, you have the audacity to not only act like your head is in the clouds, like, oh my God, how can you do this to me? Blah, blah, why have you ignored me? I don't know what I did. But to then tell me that I've been emotionally abusive to you. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't know what way, the left or the right or the up or the down, but get out. Get out. Get out. Nonsense. Imagine. People can be very wicked. Wicked people, I'm telling you. And I'll tell you why he had that mouth to even say such, is because I let it pass so many times. So, it wouldn't look like anything. Because as far as I'm concerned, you weren't together or whatever. But it's betrayal. It's disgusting. Because, okay, if he accepted his advances, are you telling me the person I consider a brother, a best friend, would have been the 6? Can never happen. And I always said to myself, if you have a friend and you can't trust your friend in a room with your man, you shouldn't be friends with them. Because ultimately, that's the goal I've always had. My couples trip. I don't want to grow. People fear growing old, you know. People don't think that you're going to get old. You think, they always hear this stupid shit like, yeah, your 20s are for having fun, are for making. No. Having fun doesn't mean you have to be loose. Having fun doesn't mean you have to be going left, right, and centre, open it, busting it out wide, left, right. If you want to do that, good for you, but don't use it as a whole term to say, in my 20s. No. Sorry, no. No. That's not how I say have your fun in 20s. I think you should have some morals and some dignity and some self-respect about you. You know? You can't be portraying yourself as such, you know. But behind closed doors, you're fucking dirty, mate. Is there anyone that doesn't know that who you haven't slept with? 1 minute this, that minute fucking this, that, left, right and centre. And you think none of that's going to come back to you. I'm just one person that I thought that person was close to. God knows who else, where else anything can go out of the window. I'm telling you. God knows. God knows. And that's one thing about this gay community as well. A lot of them do not know what loyalty is. It's like they get a kick out of taking someone's man or trying it with somebody that's already taken. And it's just a mess. Honestly. So disgusting. But now, long story cut short, I went to a party early last year. No. 2022. Sorry. Yeah. 2022. And that person came up to me and apologised. The one I used to see is like, he's really sorry. He just apologised. I was not expecting it at all. Like, he's really sorry about how everything went and how he misses me and all that rubbish. And he expected me to go home with him that same night just because he apologised. Oh, fool for you. I left you on a central line. What do you think this is? You think that one sorry you can get back in my cocoon after you... What? And me, I'll be a fool again. Never. That's one thing that is lovely jubbly sometimes, right? Is when you give yourself to someone wholeheartedly, genuinely. When I give myself, I don't give aspects of myself. I give you my entirety. And it's up to you to do what you wish to with it. You can either respect it or you can take advantage of it. But if you take me for granted, you best believe you're never going to get another one of me again. That's why when you step to people, put your best foot forward. Because trust me, in the long run, yeah, you will be their utmost biggest regret. And they will never be able to find another love like yours. I'm telling you. You think that he can do that to me and he can go and do that to the next person? Oh, God forbid. Find someone now that would even want to take you seriously. Because I told him I never used to see him around. I never saw him at all. I never saw him like at all. And then at one time I saw him, I was like, ooh. And then after that, I was seeing him everywhere. I was out the first beginning of 2022. And every time I went out, I was like, fucking hell, I was everywhere now, innit? But as for this ex-friends, whatever, yeah, it's just a civil situation. I can see him, I can still show love and stuff, but he's never my friend, not even acquaintance, just someone I used to know. And doesn't know anything about my life. I don't know anything about his. I don't wish him ill and I don't wish him well. I just don't wish him nothing. It's just what it is. So just be careful with the people that it's always the ones you really don't even, you would never put it past. You know, you always have that one friend that you're like, no, they would never do that. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for next story time tomorrow, because that one's juicy too. Because I'm gonna be singing like a bee. Take care, you guys, and watch with the people around you.